Alright, I would just like to start this video off by apologizing for the lack of uploads because I've really been busy lately. And I tried to make videos, but again, I've just been really busy. So I apologize for that. And no bullshit, let's get right into the video. But as always, I have to give a shout out to the people who suggested this map in the last video. Alright, so now for this first drone spot I'm going to show you guys is going to be in Hookah Lounge. Again, there's not a lot of spots you can do in here that aren't really obvious. Like this is all obvious, and this is really obvious. But the ones I use, which I mean it works for me. But all I usually do is just hide my drone behind this pillow, and they're not really going to be able to see your drone unless they see it go under there, or they're laying prone, purposely looking for it, as you can see. But hiding behind the pillow just does it the extra oomph if you think about it like that. And if you don't like that, then there's also, you can just jump out here and hide behind this pillow like this, and only come out when you really need to peek. So just say you're behind here, and then just say you need to scout out the room. Just jump out of the pillow, look around, right? You see what you need to see, and then just come back in the pillowcase and just hide again. So that's the only drone spots I have for the Hookah Lounge. And let's get on to the next spot. Alright, now for this room, all you need to do is jump on that second layer of glass. Just jump over like this on the counter, go a little to the right, and then jump a little to the left. Oh, you see I went on the first layer. You want to go on the second layer. And just hide behind these bottles right here. Try to not make too much noise. And from right here, if someone's either camping like this close, like holding this angle, they're not going to be able to see your drones. Even if you back up, you're not really going to see their drones because they're behind the bottles. Unless they're purposely looking for it, then you can see just a little at the top. But we got to make sure the red lights are on because the red lights will really give it away. So again, if you're not on it, try to like turn your camera towards your back so they don't see the red lights during drone phase, or just go onto the map section. And what I mean by that is like pick your spawn so you don't have to be on your drone to give away your red lights. And now if you want to have an angle on this side of the room with the pool table, I usually just sit my drone right here behind the little suitcase. Like that. Or you can just do the old trick where you just hide near the bomb. But that's kind of obvious. And or if this is open, this door right here, you could just sit one of your drones under these chairs like this, like under a pillow. And just have a little angle of the room. Most of the time there's going to be somebody in this room, so you can just throw your drone right over here. Like this, peek, and keep your drone there. It's really hard to see. Alright, let's get on to the next bomb site. Alright, for the penthouse, I actually have really two good spots. The other one's just there if you want it. I'll show you that anyway. And one spot is just right here. You just jump in and you just make sure you face that way so you don't see the red lights. And let me remind you, I'm on 70 brightness, so if someone's playing on max brightness, they might be able to see this drone, but I can't on 70 brightness, as you can see right here. And whenever you need to, you can just turn around and look. Also, you can come on top of this pillow right here. It's a little extra, but it's there if you want to do it. Jump on top of this lamp. And I missed. Once you just get on the pillow, use that as like a little boost. Jump on the lamp. You want to try to hit the lampshade like that. Then use that brown beam right there as a backboard to land on the top of this. It's really obvious, but I mean it's there if you want it. Then you actually can go 2 steps further. Actually jump on this, slide down, jump on the TV, and there you go. Obviously it's going to be really bad spot when you get on it because the red lights are going to stick out like a sore thumb. But I'll show you the main one I use because it's really good. And all you need to do is come over to this chair, jump on the chair like this, and then jump on top of this cabinet, and then just hide behind this luggage. And whenever you need to, you can come around and peek. I don't think you can get on the fans. I think you could actually fall through the fans now. Oh no, you can get on the fans. Alright, well, again, this is one step extra. You really don't need to do that to stick out again like a sore thumb. So I usually just like to sit behind this luggage and hide my drone to save it. If you want to drone in the bathroom, I mean, I don't really suggest it, but if you really need it because all your teammates already have other drones, I usually just sit behind this little bag right here like this, and it's really hard for them to see the drone. Yeah, there's no way they see the drone. That's what I like to do for the bathroom. Anyway, on to the next bomb site. Alright, now for the room theater, I have 2 good drone spots, and one of them which is right behind this little speaker hole. And all you do is just sit right here and hide your drone, and then just come out whenever you need to look. And also, which one I mostly use most of the time is right in this little cubby. And what's so good about this little cubby is you're not really going to be able to see the drone because of this white light that comes off the couch, so you're really not going to be able to see inside this cubby, so you're not going to really see the drone unless they come from the back side. But again, this room doesn't have a lot of options, and so I think these are the best two options. Anyway, let's get on to the next bomb site. Alright, for the penthouse, I actually have really two good spots. The other one's just there if you want it. I'll show you that anyway. And one spot is just right here. You just jump in and you just make sure you face that way so you don't see the red lights. And let me remind you, I'm on 70 brightness, so if someone's playing on max brightness, they might be able to see this drone, but I can't on 70 brightness, as you can see right here. And whenever you need to, you can just turn around and look. Also, you can come on top of this pillar right here. This is a little extra, but it's there if you want to do it. Jump on top of this lamp. And I missed. Once you just get on the pillow, use it as like a little boost. Jump on the lamp. You want to try to hit the lampshade like that. Then use that brown beam right there as a backboard to land on the top of this. It's really obvious, but I mean, it's there if you want it. Then you actually can go 2 steps further. Actually, jump on this. Slide down, jump on the TV. And there you go. Obviously, it's going to be really bad spot when you get on it because the red lights are going to stick out like a sore thumb. But I'll show you the main one I use because it's really good. And all you need to do is come over to this chair, jump on the chair like this, and then jump on top of this cabinet, and then just hide behind this luggage. And whenever you need to, you can come around and peek. I don't think you can get on the fans. I think you could actually fall through the fans now. Oh no, you can get on the fans. Alright, well, again, this is one step extra. You really don't need to do that to stick out again like a sore thumb. So I usually just like to sit behind this luggage and hide my drone to save it. If you want a drone in the bathroom, I mean, I don't really suggest it, but if you really need it because all your teammates already have other drones, I usually just sit behind this little bag right here like this, and it's really hard for them to see the drone. Yeah, there's no way they see the drone. That's what I like to do for bathroom. Anyway, on to the next bomb site. Alright, now for the blue bar room, there's actually a lot of good spots for drones, like right behind these bottles. All you need, make sure you aim up as high as you can and hit the ceiling or the little roof so you don't bring any of the bottles. Same thing as to get out. And let me just go back in there to show you guys how good it is. So when you get in here, they're not going to be able to see the drone because this blue light blinds you, and plus all the bottles. And again, just to get out, you just want to hit the roof, aim as high as you can, and just jump. Also, you can get on top of the counter if you really want, and jump in like one of these cubby holes, like this one's fine. And as you can see, it's really hard to see. Now, what I usually use, again, is the one over here. Instead of going behind these bottles, I usually just go on top of this thing and sit like this in the back corner where there's less blue light. Just because I don't have to worry about breaking bottles on the fly because you're not gonna have really time to aim for there. And it's just, you get more clear view if anybody's behind the bar, and it's just easy. Just run out and then just jump back in. Alright, now for the sunrise bar. This might be the best drone spot in the map, in my opinion. But ignore all this. You don't need to worry about any of this. All you need to do is, when you have a drone in here, is go onto the bomb, and then try to angle it, and then you want to jump right on top of this platform. You want to aim all the way up, get on top of the platform, hide your drone, and whenever you need, you can come out and peek. You have a really great view of the whole room, anybody behind bar. And then whenever they see your drone, you can just throw it back, and they won't be able to see your drone. That's why I like it so much, because it's very easy to get to, and it's almost impossible for them to destroy your drone. Alright, now for the last bomb site, it's going to be in kitchen. And I actually have 2 really good spots in kitchen. The rest are just really bad because of this white light. It really just makes your drone so obvious. But all you need to do is, when you come out this little drone hole or anywhere, just go right to the left and hide your drone right in this corner. And what I usually do is not this. I usually come over here. I don't know why it's black. It's usually bright. Anyway, but I usually go to the... Oh, there it is. I usually go up top behind these hot beer right here. Boxes, hot beer boxes, anyway. And I just hide my drone there, and then whenever I need to, I can just bring my drone out and peek. And it's just really easy to get back in. Oh, it's really easy to get back into when you get out of it like this. You just come over, and then boom, you're right back into it. Oh, no, you're not right back into it. Boom, you're right back into it. And yeah. Anyway, on to the next room. Alright, now the last room is service entrance. And again, this room is probably the worst room out of all of them. There's really no spots. The only spots I usually use is up on that refrigerator, just because you get a good view of the whole room. But they can destroy your drone if they are in the way back over here. Or I usually use this. What's up here? Oh, this was on. And then just hide my drone like this. But again, when you come out and peek, I don't know, it's just not as good as the other rooms. It doesn't really give you a full angle of the whole room. Anyway, that's bomb drone spots. Now let me just show you a little miscellaneous from drone spots I feel like are really important to have. Alright, now the first miscellaneous room is going to be VIP lounge, and all you do is sit on this couch behind these pillows to hide my drone and just come out whenever I want to. Very simple, very easy, because all these are really obvious, but you can do this if you want. Over here and jump on these shelves, but again, they're kind of obvious. But anyway, on to the next room. Alright, and the last room is actually going to be security room. A lot of room where to sit here, and all you need to do is just jump on this electric box onto the shelves like this, and just sit in here, wait for roamers, and you actually can just jump on this TV to go across, so like that. Alright, I'm going to show you guys some really good bomb plant spots that I use actually in game, and this one's going to be for the kitchen and service entrance. And I don't really like to push A just because how crowded the kitchen usually is, but B is usually not as crowded, usually like at least one and at most two players in this room. And I like to push from this door right here, and all I do usually do is tell my teammate or myself that I'll throw smokes right here. This is usually reinforced, that's why you don't have to worry about that, but sometimes I do see kill holes like right here, so do look out for that. So I throw my smokes right here, and then I'll plant the bomb, or tell my teammate to plant the bomb as close outside as possible, like this. So they'll plant the bomb, and then I'll usually sit back here. I can either sit like right back here behind the plant where they really can't see me, or I can just come over here, listen for them to start defusing. Maybe I can even like look through these cracks a little bit, and as soon as I know that they're making a commitment to defuse the bomb, I'll come out and challenge. Or again, just sit right here, wait for them to push out this window, because you got to watch out because they're getting smarter now that they can actually push out this window and check. And actually, if you want to destroy this music, all you have to do is shoot these speakers, and the music will stop if that ever annoys you. A little another tip inside the tip, and then it's that. That's why mostly I usually use this or this, and I'll just wait to hear it. And as soon as I hear it, I'll just come in and just destroy. Anyway, let's get on to the next bomb site. Alright, now for this next site, I usually like to push hookah lounge when it's in here. I don't really like to push A in billiards, just because of how like usually crowded it is, just like in the kitchen and in this room over here. So I usually push this one, and all I do is come in here. I'm not usually glass, but sometimes I'll pick glass. But if I have a glass, I'll tell glass to sit here and one to sit on this corner, and they can just watch the window. And then usually, if I have teammates watching that, or if I'm the only last one alive, I'll watch it. And then I'll watch their door so nobody comes out. And then somebody should either watch their door so nobody comes out and challenges them. And whoever's sitting in this corner can just easily watch anybody, or can just sit right here and listen for them to start hitting the diffuser. And they can peek, and they can tell the glass to peek from that corner. And it's just an easy win. I'll show you what it looks like on the other side so you guys know what it looks like. Alright, now this is what it looks like from the other side. Again, you have to watch this window and that door. But again, glass or anybody really could just sit here and just trade and just keep watching this angle. Again, they could just sit here and wait for if they start hearing them, then they could finally look. So just watch this, and then when they hear it, look. It's just really easy. I mean, you can go to the other side. I mean, I do have a bomb plant, but I usually don't go there. But if I had to go there, like if I see 3 people in that room and I know there's really no chance, and I have a better chance here, then I'll most likely come over here and plant the bomb. I'll clear out this room, and I'll plant the bomb right on this dot. I'll smoke this out right here, because most of the time this has a hole in it, so you have to. That's why you really don't like to push this room, because this is all broken open. So you have to smoke this, smoke that, and then plant here, and then you can have someone outside here. Just keep peeking. Alright, anyway, let's get on to the last site. Alright, now for this next bomb site, I like to push right up these stairs, right up the south stairs to the hallway. And usually this is reinforced, so I would get thermite and make sure to thatcher throw something, because most of the time it's muted. And then you would blow a hole like right in the middle. You want it through the middle, right? Because the bomb's like right here. The bomb's right here, so it's blocking you from another room. So you want to clear this room out. Make sure you have a teammate watching this right here. Make sure you have a teammate posted up in here watching this, and another one watching this, and maybe they can watch it from here. Anybody crosses it. So make sure that's covered while you go plant. And so all you need to do is come in here, plant like right here. So for instance, plant right there, and then just tell them to keep holding that, and then you can just keep peeking like this. Come down, maybe watch your back. Then if you hear one there, this guy from one here could like look for you as if you see someone down here, and just keep peeking. Very easy to get the bomb plant. And let's get on to the next site. Alright, now for everybody's favorite is the spawn killing spots. And I'm going to show you what I use. What I usually use right off the spawn, or like the first round of the game, I'll destroy this top left corner, and I'll come over here and just wait for them to run by. I usually, if I miss my first shot or they see me, like if they drone sees me doing this, I won't challenge it because of how most likely I'm probably going to get picked off. But I usually try to do this just to get easy, or sneaky, I guess you could say, kill, because they are going to run by fast, or if they don't run by fast, and they're probably going to be hitting this door and eventually notice it. So you got to be quick with it. And again, if you miss it, just run away. Don't even challenge it, because I have other spots to show you. And let's get on to the next spots. Alright, now for my personal favorite spawn killing spot on this map is going to be on for ruins. And you just want to come to the sunrise bar, hit the third panel. I've known this trick for a long time, since probably like season 1 on Hartford base. It's really good. And so all you want to do is hit the third panel, and you get this little line, and this little line just gives you a great way to see them running by. And as soon as they run by, you can just spray up and try to get an easy headshot, or you can just tap them a little bit if you really want to do that. Now, I just want to show you what it looks like from their perspective, because it's really crazy how it doesn't even look like the window is even broken. So they're not going to be able to, as you see, they can barely see that, especially with your body standing there, which is going to block the light. So them running by, it's all broken right there because I messed up the window a little bit. But from them running by, you're going to be able to block this light by your body, and they're just going to think it's a perfectly window, especially if the objective's like over there or even not even in that room. They're just going to run by, and you're going to be able to get easy kills. Alright, you can also come in blue bar and do the same thing as for ruins. You just hit the thing 3 down, and it's just this window. I just like that window better because like the window to be broken off spawn because of it's like front on, so it's a little easier. But then again, this window, if they spawn over here, this window can catch them if they're just running on the side here, going to this over here. So that's why I like that one better, but again, you can use either one you want. Alright, on to the next tip. Alright, now for a spawn killing spot for the main entrance is right here in penthouse. Again, I wouldn't do this if the objective was in this room, but just so happens it was. All you need to do is break this window and just lean a bit to the left. Again, it's just like the first one I showed you guys. It's just a tight angle, and if you miss your first shot, I would just leave. But it's just something that you can do if you want to get a quick kill. But again, it's just gonna be really hard because how tight the angle is. But anyway, I have another one to show you just like this. You just want to come over here to this window over here. Again, just another tight angle. Not so tight, but just to run it quickly. They might look up because this window is really popular. I do see a lot of people use this window, but I'm just telling you guys if you didn't know already, because they spawn like right there, so they're just gonna run down. But again, they might head glitch this car, so I would keep your crosshair right here. And if you miss, again, just run away. And if a drone spots you, make sure you don't keep staying at that window, because if a drone spots you, just run away. It's not worth it. Alright, now to spawn kill this side. You just want to come to Hookah Lounge. You can destroy this window. And again, it's just another quick peek. If you miss, run away. And or you also can go over here if you really want to be a big asshole and run out here. get all the kills, and then run back inside. Again, you don't have to worry about them killing you when you're running back, because they obviously not going to be able to shoot your head, but you do have to worry about ruins. So you could use this again. Come out here, peek ruins. It's a little easier, but a lot of people expect this because I see it used a lot. I'm just showing you just in case you didn't know. What I usually use for that spawn is this window over here. Let me show you. I usually use this and wait for them to either like go up this wall or just run over to the other side, and it's just easy kill. Not a lot of people expect this, but they might now, since more and more people play this map and experience new different things. Alright, another little tip that I'm only putting in here just because I see people make this mistake all the time, that they want to sit behind here, right? This, I mean, I guess it's good if you need like cover. It's better than nothing, right? But this is not bulletproof. Like, you can actually shoot right through this. Like, I don't know why people like insist that this thing is bulletproof, but you can literally, like I'm showing you right now, you can just shoot right through it. So try not to sit behind her unless you really need to, because it's better than just standing up in the open. But again, it's really not that safe of cover, just because how easy you can shoot right through it. Anyway, on to the next tip. Alright guys, I have a little camp spot for you guys for surface entrance, and it's going to be watching this door right here, and it's also going to have a little Valk camp spot, and it's going to be right in this bomb, so you just want to throw the Valk cam right here. And as soon as you do that, as you can see, the Valk cam, the pole's in your way, but not as much as you would think. As you can see right here, I can see the whole door, but they really can't see the Valk cam at all. So I don't know if it's glitch or it's just a bug or just meant to be, I don't know. But anyway, the camp spot is right under this desk. So just say you would go on the Valk cam or just whatever you can just sound whore if you don't have Valk cam. Wait for them to push in, and as soon as they push in, you can just kill them. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like, because you really can't see the person under the desk. I probably should put my phone on mute, which I'm gonna do right now. Alright, so as you can see, you really can't see them under the desk if you're like a drone, because of this chair right here. Especially, well, this is blue, so it's going to be a little lighter, but the drone has like a dark grayish tint, so to say, right here. As you can see, you don't see them as much, and if they're rushing in, they're just going to peek. Most of the time, they're not even going to go over here. They're just going to peek over, see if there's anybody here, as they're going to push up to this little window. And again, let me throw a camera right here so you don't think that I'm clipping through the little desk, which I'm not. I'm going all the way to the right. And I'm not clipping through at, why does it spawn looking up? And as you see, I'm not clicking through at all. Anyway, alright, as you guys can see, I have another camping little spot for any roamers or anybody just waiting to get an easy pick off spawn if they're rushing in. And so not a lot of people are going to expect you in here just because how little the little hole is. And what's really good about this is, since there's just a little hole, your feet like crawl up so your feet won't clip through out here, but you will clip right here. So this is the thing, you want to go all the way to the left, and as soon as you're to the left, you want to do it like a pretty decent right move like that, just not too much, but just a little, so you don't clip through anymore. And then once you keep doing it, you'll eventually get the hang of it, and as you can see, you're still pretty good. So any drones coming here will not really see you, because they won't really expect anybody to be under that little desk. And so as soon as you start hearing them rush, you can just kill them as they rush by. And it's just a really good, easy go. Especially with Caviar, you can get really easy interrogations. Anyway, let's get on to the next tip. Alright, now this next thing I'm going to share to you guys, you better cherish it. You better use it well, because I was so close not putting this in the video because how much I loved it. But all I want to do is put a shield right here. Make sure you destroy the vase that's going to be sitting right up here. Put a shield right here. I would suggest your teammate doing it so they can take it away when you get in this spot. All you do is vault in, they take this shield away, and people are just gonna run by you. Nobody's gonna expect to look here, and you can just peek. I'll show you right on the camera how your shoulders don't really peek out the sides, as you can see. So they're just gonna run right by you. Again, you're gonna be able to hear them, so even if they are running towards you, before they even can see you, you're gonna be able to get the peeker's advantage on them. And I really suggest you trying this out at least, because it's so good. It works all the time, because I've never seen anybody do it in game. I found it just by messing around I think a couple weeks ago. and I used it ever since. Trust me, it's probably the best thing on this map. Anyway, let's get on to the next tip. I don't know if you guys remember my favela video, but there's 2 vents on the roof. There's actually 4 vents on this map, and the really odd thing about this one is that these vents, like the ones in favela where you can only throw drones down, you can actually throw anything down these vents now. I don't know if they fixed them on favela or only this map you could do it, but you can actually throw nades, flashes, stuns, smokes, and Thatcher's grenades down these, and of course drones. So I'm gonna show you what these 2 vents do first, and then I'll show you what those 2 vents do next. So for these 2 vents, you could throw your nade or anything down in the Hall of Fame, or the other vent, which is over here. You could throw your drone or any other throwable equipment in this room over here. So when you throw it down here, say if someone's camping on the stairs or you just want to get a drone in here quicker, just say if there's mutes on the bottom of the stairs, you can just throw them and bypass the mutes, or if there are mutes, you can Thatcher the mutes, nade the mutes. And now let me show you what the other 2 vents do. Now my favorite vent, which is this one right here, the one closest to this whole opening, actually goes into the aquarium and right behind this bar where most people would be camping, as you can see. It'll come out right here and destroy anybody who's sitting behind the bar. So you can throw any equipment in there. My personal favorite would be a nade maybe, and just get them, and they would have no clue where they die from unless they do know of it, but then if they knew of it, they wouldn't sit there. So just very, very cool things you could do with the nade. And now for this other one over here, which is the 4th one, actually another really cool one, but not as cool as the other one, is over here. Let me just get to it. On this stair. So again, if they're muted off or anybody trying to spawn kill you going through the door sitting on stairs, you can just throw a nade, Thatcher, or whatever you want to throw, or smoke so you can push up the stairs faster, which is actually a pretty good idea. You can throw smokes and then you have a team just rush this extremely fast and they'll never be ready or expecting it. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out because those are 4 game-changing things on the map that I didn't really think you could throw all your equipment. I thought it was just drones like favela, but now you can actually throw anything. Anyway, on to the next tip. Alright, now a really cool idea is to actually go jump on this little vent onto this ledge, and if you know there's any mutes or frost traps on these doors, you can actually kill them by coming to this corner and just aiming down. You can destroy any frost traps on these windows. Again, that's not really a popular window, but you never know. Any situation counts. But you do have to watch out for this window because they could be sitting there. But it's just a really good, easy way to get any traps sitting at the window for you to come in. Anyway, on to the next tip. Alright, now it's just like the same thing over here, but a little bit better because this room, the hookah lounge, is actually used way more. So you just want to jump over here, go on this ledge, and you can destroy any traps, which actually will really help you. So I suggest not putting any traps there if you're playing a good team that might know this trick. So you can destroy any traps laying right there under the window for your teammates to jump in. So that's really useful because a lot of people put traps by the windows. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to be shouted out in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below which map you would like to see next. And make sure you go follow my new Twitch account, CorrectionTV, because I do go live a lot and I could possibly answer any questions you guys have. The link will be in the description. Also, if you would like to go follow my Twitter, that's another great way you can ask any questions and I'll probably get back to you. And that will also have a link in the description. Also, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button to stay up to date to any new videos that are available. And last, don't forget to hit this video with a like. And for whatever reason, if you guys did not like this video, make sure you still hit it with a like. Because, why not?